Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Quality Crafts, and it is another Wednesday, which means it's a 10-minute challenge card. And I take an envelope from one of my subscribers and I open it up right here in front of you. I get to look at it for just a brief second, and then I'm going to set the alarm on my phone for 10 minutes, and I'm going to turn it from mailbox to masterpiece using InJenuity. Hey Penny, I'm glad you could join me. Anytime you see somebody in blue, they are a moderator, and we're glad that they're here. So this is number 13. Can you believe it? We've been doing this for 13 weeks. It's called 1 in 10 by Jen, and we do this every Wednesday evening. Hi, Deanna. And Kathy, you got the notification. Woohoo, it worked. I'm so glad. I feel like somehow I'm going to have to work with my lighting, because when I have stuff on my desk versus when I lift it up, I think it's a little bit more hard to read and not quite as clear. But we'll be working on that as I spend more time in this area and whatnot. So let's see. You already know what we're doing today. Now, the other day that I'm live is always on a Friday evening, and we call it Friday Free Play. So if you want to see something else, like a technique or just card making and just hanging out and having fun, come. Yeah, Lucky 13. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Kathleen. Make sure you come or set an alarm or check the little bell icon so that you know when we're going live, and then you can join us in the chat. I do know that there are some things that the chat does not work on, like some phones and things like that. Sometimes tablets, you can't get into the chat. So let us know if you can't get in, or if there's problems you're having. Hi, Lisa, Lorena, Julie, and Lisa. I don't think Carrie is going to join us today, although we're doing Carrie Brown's envelope. She said you would join us later on, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's always fun to have the person here, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. One thing I have to do, excuse me, while I'm yakking here is set my alarm. I was going to set it before, and then I was like, oh, no, I have time. I always like to turn everything off when I do that, like do it airplane mode. I don't know if you guys ever do that. Because if you do that, then you won't get any interruptions and stuff, that's my goal. So I'm going to clear all that out, and then go into the display, make sure that stays on so that we don't lose our timer, because that would stink. And that should be it. Clear everything out and set it for 10, and it should automatically, yep, there it is, woohoo. Hi, Raggedy Girl, and who else did I miss? Lisa came in, John came in, Kelly, and I think I got everybody. So there's probably going to be a few more people that come in, and I'm going to start in just like 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and cut this open, and we're going to check it out. I'm not going to flip this over because her address is on the other side, and I didn't get out all my, I don't have everything in my craft room where I need it to be yet, because I just moved. So, thank you so much. Yeah, my hair is getting like super, super long. And I got my jammy pants on. Thanks, Julie. And so sometimes I just don't have all the stuff like right here, but I'm working on that, and that'll come as I start realizing things that I want here. So I realized that I probably need some, glue dots here, and I could not find the little block box of glue dots that I have to save my life, so we're just going to have to go without that. I did not plug in the glue gun, so we're just going to use what we have laying around here. So let's just go ahead and get started, since it is 5 o'clock. This is technically a 10-minute video, but we take a look at everything that's in here first. Oh my gosh, so much fun. And, oh, there's a little sticker here. I don't know if you can see, that's blue. And then there's some trim. So we take everything out and look at it and see what we got to work with. See, I should have gotten my glue gun out, because I don't know if that's going to stick. I might have to back out here just a little bit so you guys can see everything. That'll work. Okay. So we've got, it looks like a tag. Another piece of paper. Oh, look at this one's really fun. So I have to choose which side I want, but there's a rainbow on there. I don't want to lose that little sticker. That's really fun. A little piece of doily. That's cute. And then this little piece of paper. So I have a little, you know what? I have to have a card. I'm so out of practice. It just seems like forever since I've done videos with you. I'm going to cut a card base really quick. I'm going to do a 4 1/4, my favorite kind. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, the long skinny one. that folds going down, and that's the one I'm going to use today. So let's just move the phone up a little bit out of our way here. And I got to get used to where all my supplies used to be versus where they are now. All right, so we'll just have to go ahead and use the glue that I have laying around, and we're going to get started. So here we go. 10 minutes. There we go. Okay, so we don't have a total lot of paper here. So I really like that. I really like that black. Let's make a little pocket. I'm just going to cut that part off. Make a little pocket here. Will this fit in there then? It will if I'm really, really careful. I'll have to use wet glue. Ashley, no problem. She says, I'm late, but I'm here. So I'm trying to make sure that I have that just on the edges so I can still fit that tag in there. I would have liked to have punched a little thing on here, but none of my punches are out yet either. I have to find a way, figure out a way that I can do that punch. This is really pretty. I really like this. Let's get some of that rainbow in here. That is so cool. Let's go do that. And we got to get some of this blue on there. And you know what? I'm going to use this, but I'm going to use the camera. So we'll just go ahead and fussy cut this out. I can hear a cat crying up the stairs. We'll put that on the outside. That's really cute. Could we even save one of these? I think we could. Let's go ahead and save one of these little Polaroid-like looking pictures. What are you guys up to? How's your week going? So I'm just going to put it like that so it looks like we have the whole thing even though we don't. Oh, I'm out of frame a little bit. Let me move everything up just a tad here. And then we can maybe put the flower on there. That would be really cute. We took a picture of a flower. I used a little sticker. I'm so excited. This has to go on here. So maybe we want to wrap this around and then find a place for that. Find a place for this. If we wrap this around, then maybe I won't have to worry so much about whether it's going to stick because it'll be underneath. So let's just add some of this. And hopefully this will hold it down. And then I can put it all the way to the edge and that will hold the whole thing down. I think that may work. Look at that. Try to get it kind of kittywampus here. You know what? I wonder if we might need some extra tape here. Let's go ahead and use some of this because this is like extra sticky. There's the beginning of that roll. There it is. I found it. Did I mention to you guys that my husband is building an actual theater room in our home, in our basement? It's going to be so cool when it's done. Hi, Monica. Judy Estrada, Jane Brown, Susan Baker, Ashley. I got to cut off a little piece of this because I really feel like this should be going in the inside as well. Let's just cut off a little piece of this so that we can put this on the inside to make the card match. So I'm just going to run this right along the bottom. That should work. Right along the bottom here. There, we got a little piece on the inside that matches too. Oops. And now we can figure out how we want this to go. Just throw some glue on there. I hope you get better too. It sucks being sick. It really does. I like the way this looks with this. So let's get a lot of that rainbow out. Rainbow. I like this to like maybe go on that tag. I almost think like, couldn't we just... I wonder if I could get something from behind me that would hold this in. I shouldn't have cut this off, because now it's not going to be big enough. I just know it. I should have left that on. Oh well. Let's just give it a shot. It's probably not going to be big enough, but let me just, do I got time? Oh, I have time. Totally have time. All right. I have to remember which one I put this in. Let me think. I got all these totally out of whack. Here, it's got to be in this one. Could have used the glue gun today. Totally could have. I'm going to have to use one of these big bad boys, which means I might have to find a wire cutter. I have to set that aside because I think I just messed it up. Okay, so I was thinking that if this was big enough, I could make this stay on this tag. But it's big enough, but gosh, excuse me. I'm over being sick, but for some reason I still have this cruddy throat sound going on. I'm hoping that this will cut it. And then we can just use a little bit. I'm not really much for knowing how to use a lot of these kind of tools. I thought this was a wire cutter of some sort on this edge here. Maybe if we go back and forth, we can get it to cut. Oh, look at that. I finally let loose. Good, because I don't want any of that on the floor, because otherwise I'm going to get my toes caught in it. Although I usually wear my slip-ons when I come downstairs, just in case. Because I have not seen one since we moved in. But if you've ever seen those hairy little bugs that are usually in basements, I don't even know if they're like millipedes or I don't know. They're scary looking. They've got like a million different legs. Look at that. It fits. Now I just have to get that in there. Wish I had a... Do we have time to put this on a... I think I just need to make this a little bit more sturdy. I'm not going to be able to cut it very well though. So let's just go ahead and maybe catch the bottom half. There we go. That'll work. That will work, I think. And I'm not going to bother cutting off the corners. I'm just going to leave that as is, so it's a little bit easier. There we go. That's totally easier because it's a little bit more sturdy. My tape's not holding. There we go. Okay. This is going to be a problem too. I can just totally tell because I want to get these on here, but now I've got this, so I have to make sure that I somehow glue this on so they stay. I have an idea though. I wonder if we put a little bit of this under them, if that would work. So let's go ahead and cut this. So it'll look like it's stuck to that, but it actually won't be. And then this guy is going to fit under there a little bit. I'm just going to lift that up a little bit and put him under there. That'll work. And then I need a little piece on him too. On the top. Oops, I kind of went over the edge there. Get that cut off. Oop. Sticky guy, that's why I use my non-stick scissors, although they still stick, but it comes off really, really easily. Okay. Too much of that. Let's put it back. And then let's see if this works out. there so that that stays on. We've got this going. That's really cute. We'll have a little bit of this left, but I just don't see that. I just don't see that making it on the inside. So I've used everything up and I'm just about to run out of time. Sweet, this was totally fun. Look at the really interesting embellishments she gave us, and we tied it all together into a little pocket, and the little tag comes in and out, and it's got this really fun piece of like doily or something that's cooked on the inside, and it looks like, this looks like the Polaroid. I don't know, didn't it used to have like a rainbow on it or something? But like a Polaroid. So there's our Polaroid camera and a little Polaroid with the little blue sticker on there. We've got a little bit of that trim. And then on the inside, we use just a little bit of that. I like that there's just a little touch of the outside inside the card. That's really fun. I didn't think that this would really go that well, so we're just going to take that little piece and toss that, because that's all we really have left. We didn't have too much of anything left, but just so you know, if you want to join in on this, I have a brand new address because we have moved, so make sure that you're going over to Facebook and joining the Quality Crafts group. You can find my new address in there if you want to join in. Send something that just has some small pieces of scrap like what she had. Just a small envelope will do. And then guess what? The really cool thing is that when I make a card with your scraps, then I flip it over, I stamp my information on the back, and I mail this card back to you so that you can have it. A little piece of the 10-minute challenge, the 1 in 10 by Jen, just for you so that you can keep that at your house. You can always send it on to someone else. If you really, really hate it, you can chuck it in the garbage. Choice is totally yours. That was super fun. This is like one of my absolute favorite things to do, is just take a bunch of stuff and randomly, you know, stuff that I don't have around here that I've not really like focused on, and just like bam, put it into a card. Super really fun. Like if you ever get stuck on something, you need a little mojo maker, just grab a handful of scraps, you know, like without even looking, and pop them on your desk and like set a timer. And then at the end, it's just done, right? So I'm noticing that some of our excuse me, some of our moderators are mentioning this Friday I have a Christmas slash winter release of digis, and it's called Winter Whimsy. And the reason why is because some of it's a little Christmassy, but most of them you'll be able to use all winter, and they're really, really cute. I'm getting a lot of super great feedback on this set. I hope that a lot of you guys will go ahead and either purchase your favorite one or collect them all. There's 18 in this release. It's one of the largest ones I've done. It's super cute. Make sure that if you want to get your coupon, that you sign up on the Quality Crafts store page. So qualitycrafts.com, click on the upper right hand store, give it a second to populate. Sometimes it takes a moment. And on that page at the very top, there's a place for you to type your email and then click notify me. Those are the people that are going to get an email before every release with probably even a couple more dollars off of that whole bundle. So if you're looking to save money, you want to be on that list. Now that list says, to me, if you sign up for it, it says, yes, I want those coupons, Jen. Yes, I like what you have to sell. I want to know more about what's going on in the Quality Crafts world. You know, if there's, you know, giveaways going on, if there's anything that's going on that's big, it's going to be sent through that email. I don't want to be spamming people. I want to be sending it to people who are really interested in getting it. So the way that you do that, qualitycrafts.com/store, if you want to go directly to that page, and then at the very top, put in your email and click notify me, and that's the way you do that. So there's a couple other ways that you can, like, pardon me, that just feels so rude to me. There are other ways that you can support this community. One is just by being really active in it. Go over to Quality Crafts on Facebook. It's commitment-free, drama-free, really good time. We have swaps over there. We have challenges from time to time. I'm trying to start up, what do you call it, like a recurring, I know I don't have it set up yet, but I really want to. I got really great feedback saying that you guys would want to do an ongoing Digi Challenge. So what happens is the people who start off right away, you get a free digi, and as long as you color it and use it in a project and post it in our group, then the next month you get the next digi for free. Do you see what I'm saying? And then it goes on from month to month. It's a recurring one. If you have not joined in the beginning, there'll be a way for you to like buy in for $1. And then as long as you color it and create with it and post it in the group, then you get the next month free, and on and on and on, that type of thing. I think that would be really fun. I hope you guys would like that idea. If you do, start sending me a whole bunch of messages in the Quality Crafts group. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you want to join us on Patreon, you get into the private group where I have exclusive videos and I do other card making and different kind of things with you guys in that one. Those are exclusive, totally different from KTC. So if you want to get in on that, I would love to see you guys in there. And I think that's about it. So let me end this. And I can't wait to see you guys on Friday, because Friday is Friday Free Play. And what are we doing on Friday? Let me just take a look. We're making a tunnel fold card. Sounds complicated, looks like a wow, really cool card, but super easy to make. So join me on Friday if you want to do that. And I can't wait to see you guys next video.